What is up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new video. And today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, and that topic is that there's some stuff going on inside of Russia, some really crazy stuff, and it feels like the republics inside of Russia are starting to go against each other. And one of those reasons is actually there is a website called Wildberries in Russia where you can buy all sorts of stuff. It's like an Amazon website, basically. And there has been a lot of trouble going around it because the CEO and the owner of this website, this marketplace, is actually a woman. And she was starting it up with her husband, and he only had 1% share. And she decided to sell some of the shares to another company so that they would integrate together and work together. Her husband did not like it, so he went to the leader of the Chechen Republic to help him sort out this problem. And after that, there was a shootout over at the offices of Wildberries, and that has started a lot of problems, because some people say that the senator of Dagestan is actually involved in this. So let's actually get into the news. Ramzan Kadyrov declared a blood feud, which is basically a vendetta against the State Duma deputies Beken Barakoyev, Rizvan Kurbanov, and Senator from Dagestan Suleiman Karimov. And Suleiman Karimov is actually the guy who is trying to do all this Wildberries stuff undercover. At a meeting with the leadership of Chechnya security agencies, Kadyrov said that the deputies and the senator had ordered his murder. According to him, the assassination attempt was connected with the division of Wildberries, in which the Chechen and Ingush authorities took different sides in the conflict. Vladislav Bakalchuk, who is the husband of Tatiana Kim, he only owns 1% of the shares, and Tatiana Kim is the majority shareholder of the company. The threats of bloody revenge were made in the Chechen language. And this is what he actually said. If they do not prove otherwise, I officially declare a blood feud against Barakoyev, Suleiman Karimov, and Rizvan Kurbanov. There are witnesses. There are people from whom they ordered. They asked how much you could accept an order. Basically saying for the murder of Ramzan Kadyrov. 4. The head of the Republic also commented on statements about the national aspect of the shootout at the Wildberries office and the accusation that Chechens started the shooting. The instigators of the conflict are allegedly Kadyrov's men. I appeal to everyone who is blowing this topic up. If anyone has complaints about Kadyrov's men, then let them express them personally to me, since I am the main Kadyrov's man. Kadyrov recommended that the residents of Ingushetia who accuse him of the death of 2 compatriots during a shootout declare blood feud against him. So, declare a vendetta against him. Imagine this. This is some crazy stuff going on inside of Russia right now. There is literally like gangster mafioso situations going out right now. Sending out vendettas in 2024 is something unbelievable. And right now, we are literally talking about Russian government officials, the heads of republics inside of Russia. In 2010, Ramzan Kadyrov announced the end of the practice of blood feud in the republic. So he actually stopped this in 2010, and he created a special commission to reconcile blood feuds and a separate commission under the Spiritual Administration of Muslims. However, in 2022, he proposed declaring revenge on Vladimir Zelensky, and in 2024 on the families of the terrorists who carried out the shooting in Dagestan. Guys, this is some of the news that are happening inside of Russia. You could see that there's huge conflicts happening, and this is something very serious. This is not something that is just gonna go away and just disappear. The situation between Ingushetia and Chechnya is very, very hard. This is the type of conflict that will not stop in a second. This is inside of Russia. And this is the type of stuff that's happening right now. And there is going to be a lot of shootings and a lot of deaths because of this. Now, this is really interesting because straight away after the accusations, State Duma Deputy Rizvan Kurbanov rejected the accusations of Ramzan Kadyrov, who threatened him with a vendetta. Let's check out this video right here. Good evening. Salam alaikum. I'm undergoing treatment abroad, so I would like to comment on the situation that has developed around my name. I officially declare that I have never participated in the preparation of attempt on the life of respected Kadyrov Ramzan Akhmatovich, and the Almighty is my witness. I have always had and continue to have deep respect for the Kadyrov family ever since I was very close friends with Ahmad Kajim. He was truly a God-fearing, strong, wise, courageous man who gave his life in the fight against international terrorism. His work was worthily continued by his son Kadyrov Ramzan Akhmatovich, a hero of Russia who also did a lot of restoration of Chechnya for peace in the Caucasus, and today is doing a lot for the victory at the front, for victory over fascism. Therefore, I am confident that the time will come and justice will prevail, and those scoundrels who are bringing in this discord today, who are trying to slander today, they will suffer the punishment they deserve. Regarding the company Valberis, I also want to officially declare that I have no relation to this company and never have, and the Almighty is also a witness to this. Taking this opportunity, I want to address our youth, the youth of the Caucasus, who unfortunately are very heatedly discussing this situation on social networks, crossing the line, insulting each other. I ask you very much, calm down, stop. This cannot be allowed. The fact is that the competent authorities will sort out this situation. And we all need to unite around our national leader, Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, and do everything to defeat fascism. Once again, I wish everyone all the best. So a lot of people understand what's going on now. And you could see how afraid straight away some of the other government officials are. They don't want this to start happening because this will get out of hand. So straight away, they're trying to create videos to say that this is all wrong. What are you talking about? Don't listen to the other people who are typing stuff in social medias or anything like this. The government officials will get it sorted out their own way. Now, we will have to see what will happen, but we already have a few things happening. So in Ingushetia, unknown individuals shot at a police car. According to the local publics, a group of men opened fire on the employee's car and then fled in an unknown direction. And the state media has said that they received information from security forces to report that 2 employees of the Center E have actually died in the car. So people, Ingushetian people, have been shot inside of their car. And we can kind of guess whose hands were on this. I actually cannot believe this. You know, Russia is starting to eat itself out right now. There's conflicts starting inside between the government officials. This can only lead to one thing: huge, huge problems economically, and not only economically, just between the two republics. When people are going to be seeing what's going on there, they will have to try to stop it somehow. So they're going to be putting police forces there, and it's just going to create a big, big chaos that is going to be very hard to sort out. We will just have to see what will happen, but this is just unbelievable and very scary times for Russia. But this only gives us a quick sign that the end is near. This all could be for the good of Russia. I'm not sure yet, not 100%, but this could really shake the inside of the regime and make it fall down like a set of dominoes, and hopefully bring a new and democratic leadership into Russia. And you might be wondering, how could this get any worse? An assassination attempt was made in the Moscow region on Sheriff Alikajiev, the former deputy chairman of the government of Ingushetia. We could see the footage of investigation going around here. The investigative committee for the Moscow region reports that a criminal case has been opened on the fact of attempted murder. According to the department, last night, an unknown person, while on the veranda of a house in the village of Lapino, Odintsova district, which is Moscow region, fired at least 4 shots at a man who received 2 gunshot wounds. Alikajiev was hospitalized and is in intensive care. Telegram channels receiving data from Russian security forces write that the assassination attempt was made on the 50-year-old Sheriff Alikajiev. In the 2000s, he held the post of the head of the Shali district of Chechnya and deputy chairman of the government of Ingushetia. In 2007, Ramzan Kadyrov called him a criminal and reported on a criminal case against him. The official was accused of illegally acquiring and storing weapons. Now, to get your heads out of this craziness that is happening inside Russia, I actually want to show you something interesting. The governor of Zabaikalsky Krai, Alexander Osipov, wiping a booger on his subordinate. Check this video out. Oh my God, could you imagine this, guys? That woman was reporting on the forest fires that were raging in the region, and this guy, while being recorded, tries to find gold inside of his nose, takes out a huge booger, and wipes it on her. What the heck is going on? Could you imagine? Guys, I've never seen something like this, you know? Sometimes I feel that my home country is something from a different universe, parallel universe, because the type of things you see there is unbelievable. And the most interesting part is that the official refused to answer the question of why he did it and asked the media to send an official request. Yes, an official request on why did he wipe his booger on that women's jacket. Oh my God. Well, I mean, you know, I don't even know what to say. Honestly, this is just what is going on. I'm here to bring you, I'm a Russian citizen. I'm bringing you out the news that are coming out without any censorship and just the reality. And this is some of the stuff that's happening there. I would love to hear your comments about this. So type them in the comment section below, because I really want to hear your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video, because that actually will help my dream come true, which is soon enough to actually go over to the United States of America. Thank you very much. Now, we heard the funny news, and there are some gruesome news still coming out of Russia. And that news is there is an acute shortage of cemeteries and crematoriums in Russia. I quote, "The need of crematoriums today is very great," said the State Duma Deputy Svetlana Razvorotneva. According to Rosstat, in the first half of 2024, the number of deaths has already increased by 4%, and this does not include the gigantic losses in Ukraine. Now, what does this mean? You know, this is the type of news that the Russian citizens should see and ask themselves, why in the world do we not have enough spaces in the cemeteries? Does that got to do anything with what's happening right now between Russia and Ukraine, or what? But unfortunately, they don't ask themselves that question whatsoever. Now, the Russian president says that there's a lot of Russophobes around the West and everybody wants to kill the Russians and all that stuff, but I'm getting a different message from this news article right here. This news article right here only tells me one thing. And that thing is that he is the one who is a Russophobe, because I'm pretty sure his hands are the bloody hands that are putting all those Russian citizens in those cemeteries. Now, also, there has been a new explosion at the oil depot in Feodosia, which has been burning since October 7th. And I remind you guys, it's October 12th right now, and the fire was not being put out. But you know what? There's a new explosion. You could see by the videos, the fire is huge, the explosion is big, and it looks crazy. But people might, you know, with inside of their brains, something might click and they might start asking them questions. The heck is going on? Why do we have explosions? Why do we have fires? But the Russian news are saying that everything is going according to plan. What is going on? I hope they start asking those questions, because when you see something like that in real life, I'm pretty sure something should shake inside of your heart and realize that this has gone too far and this is just horrible. And the head of Crimea, Aksionov, stated that this was about the release of flammable materials at one of the terminals. So he's really saying that, no, it wasn't an explosion. It was a release of flammable materials. Why in the world would you be releasing such a big thing of flammable materials into the atmosphere? Are you out of your head? What is going on? What are you doing? Are you literally, like, why would you lie like this? Just be honest. Say the truth. You know, say that, you know, something flew into the oil depot and it exploded. That would make more sense than saying, oh yeah, we're just releasing some gases into the atmosphere. Let's not talk about the environment and green environment and all that stuff. We're just going to be releasing a bunch of flames into the sky. Oh my God, I just don't understand my country sometimes, and it just all seems like it's from a parallel universe. You know, me watching and reading and getting my news from very trusted sources, seeing all of this and hearing all of this just makes me wonder, how long can this all go for? That is the real question that I'm having right now. Tell me, guys, what do you think about this? And if you found this video informative, I would really appreciate if you could hit the like button, subscribe, and comment on everything that you've watched in this video. Now, a big, huge plug-in before we end this video. If you're a car content type of guy and you enjoy watching car projects, car builds, all sorts of automotive stuff, you can subscribe to my second channel called Sanctioned Drive. The links are going to be in the description, or you can type in Sanctioned Drive on YouTube and you will see me with my first video up there. Soon enough, I hope this second video is going to be out. Thank you very much and be safe out there. See you guys next time.